up, YouTube? This is the next full wrap. This thing is crazy. It's a 92 or something NSX. And you can see it's got a kit on it. It's definitely not stock. And we're gonna be fully stripping it. It's wrapped right now. And yeah, I mean, the owner just wanted to refresh it. He bought it like this. However, you know, it looks right now, this is how he bought it. He has done some stuff to it, but the outside, this is how it was. But as you can see, the wrap job isn't amazing. It's kind of bad. Those seams are way too thick, and then the cuts aren't even straight anywhere. It's peeling by itself here. And with white too, look, he had to seam it here all along that body line, which doesn't look too good. But overall, white shows the most with like dirt on seams, so it is what it is. But we're changing it up completely. These areas, you know, they are really, this is gonna be really hard to do, but you know, we get it done. It's just all these older cars have crazy vents like this, and I mean, this is a body kit, so yeah, as you can see, it's not perfect, but I'm gonna be fully unwrapping it, fully rewrapping it, and it's gonna be high gloss 3M blue raspberry, so it's gonna be an awesome color. But yeah, inside, red buckets, carbon overlays everywhere. Engine has titanium pipes in it everywhere. Hood scoop, which is actually active. It actually does do its job. Yeah, but like these areas, you can see it's peeling already, but like it's really complicated stuff. But yeah, this wing has to come off. Crazy wing. I think it's just bolts on the side, not too complicated. But as you can see, underneath this panel, it's all wrapped underneath, so I gotta remove this entire panel with the wing. Well, yeah, letting it bake in the sun for now, and I'm gonna start unwrapping. Let's see how it looks underneath. It's gonna be interesting. This area too, I mean, this is all faded like carbon. I don't know if it was real. I think it was real at one point, but the clear coat is failed already. But yeah, there it is, Honda NSX. It's gonna be a crazy project. This is the final before update, guys. So pretty much I had to go through the entire car spot for spot. There, you know, there was just adhesive around every panel. So yeah, I went through every panel spot for spot, took off all the adhesive with my rubber wheel, and cleaned all the edges up. And I'm still gonna clay bar, you know, every panel again before I lay the wrap. But yeah, this is how it looks. Literally on every edge there was adhesive, on these pieces, everywhere on the roof, other than this door because it was repainted fresh. But yeah, this is how the car looks under the wrap. Owner bought it while it was wrapped, so it doesn't really matter. This is, you know, this is a project car, and it keeps its value because of how rare it is. Not really a big deal because you can wrap it over and over again and it'll look like brand new. But you know, no matter how many times I go over these panels, I still kind of find some stuff, so that's why I'm gonna clay bar everything again. But just wanted to do a walk around video as proof of what it looks like. I did have to sand down the hood scoop area right here a little bit more, because when I peeled the wrap, it kind of just left like flaking edges. So I had to do that. Car was fully washed yesterday. It's 100 degrees out right now, so I'm not even gonna wrap today. Even if I turn that AC on, it's not gonna help. The material is not gonna be nice with me today. So yeah, it's finally ready to get started with the wrap, which is the best part, and I can't wait to see how it's gonna look. Still is gonna take a while, you know. I gotta take the mirrors off, and then everything else is good to go to wrap. But yeah, this is all just fiberglass. Some of it's kind of rough, which nothing I can really do about it. It's just the way it is. I could try and sand it down a little bit, but that's how it was wrapped over. So yeah, it's this is what happens, or this is just how it is when you have a body kit, aftermarket and everything, you know. So with this one, I don't want to do what the other shop that wrapped it did, which is literally completely wrap, you know, behind there, and just like for no reason, you know, because once it's hooked up and it's in place, that's how I'm gonna wrap it and still get full coverage. So then the next time the person has to unwrap it, they don't gotta take stuff apart. You know what I'm saying? They wrap so deep under this quarter panel and this side skirt piece that you couldn't get it off. So there's no point of doing that when you can still get full coverage, you know, without taking all this stuff off. Since it is a body kit, I don't think anybody really wants to mess around with body kit parts, because once it's in place, it's hard to put back. And you don't know how to, you know, sometimes you won't know how to put it back together because you're not the one who did it. So, you know, you can still get full coverage like I'm going to. And then, you know, once it comes time to remove it, it's going to be easy as well. So, yeah, we're going to get started on this thing tomorrow. Finally. It's going in the gloss blueberry 3M. It's high gloss, so there isn't barely any orange peel. The only orange peel that will show is obviously any orange peel on the car. So yeah, stay tuned. is what the inlays look like before I do this crazy bumper. So I mean, all the hard stuff's pretty much done. You got this piece right here through the vent and down, one piece, and then this middle piece connects to it. So that's two pieces in that one. Two pieces in this one. I made a U shape first so that the seams are up top and you can't see the seams. So it's very clean when you're looking at it from here. Same thing here, U shape in the mouth, and then the seams are on the corners up here. And yeah, that side's the same as this one, obviously. So everything is as seamless as possible. You literally can't see the seams. Only seams you'll be able to see, well, still barely, because this color is so deep and dark. The seams will be facing that way. You know, obviously I have to connect it on this outside edge. So that's the only seam that you'll see from like standing, you know, from a normal height. But other than that, it's gonna look amazing. Final update for you guys on YouTube. This thing is finally done, man. It looks crazy. As you guys saw, you know, every panel was a different color. But because it is a, you know, a custom body kit with the gloss, you could see a lot more of the imperfections than with what he had, which was the satin pearl white. So like, you know, all over the place, if you look, you could kind of see like these spots, you know, just that are imperfections in the body work, you know what I'm saying? And that's just, it is what it is. Gloss shows it a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? And but you know, it's a project car. It's a full kit, you know. Whatever, whoever did the body work, that's how it has to be, because otherwise he would have to, you know, I'd have to unwrap it, then he'd have to go and take it to a body shop, perfect it, and then bring it back, and he just didn't want to do all that. So we just unwrapped it and rewrapped right over it. You could even see, like, from a certain angle, all the little pits in the body kit, in the door as well, in a certain lighting. The wrap can't be perfect if the body work isn't perfect. So either way, I did my thing. It came out amazing. So full 3M 2080 high gloss, not the regular gloss. So it has a little bit less orange peel. It's called Gloss Blue Raspberry. So it looks blue and also has purple hints to it in certain lighting. And what else? We also did refresh the carbon for him. I'll have some, I know you guys probably already saw some clips of that. Because it was just completely like flat, terrible looking, probably faded from the sun. So we did the whole front lip in that carbon as well. You can see right there. He's missing one of these little fins. So he's missing this one, and it has an LED in it too. So once he gets that one, we could probably do the carbon on this, but it looks really similar. So we'll see what he wants to do with that. But man, the wheels, the bronze wheels match really nicely with this color now. It goes perfect, and it's kind of like a Superman spec, blue with the red interior. You know, carbon everywhere in this thing. I mean, back of the seats, it's carbon Kevlar seats. On the steering wheel, it's all like overlays on top of the original trim. So, yeah, I mean, the gas cap looks like it's factory painted. I mean, I took it apart in 3 pieces. If you open it, it's all blue inside there. There is no original color showing. So yeah, I mean, it's this thing is definitely crazy crazy amount of work. The wing, took it completely off from this, so it's separated. Wrapped this separately. The trunk, original trunk, is wrapped fully under this. You can see the edge of the trunk like under right there. So you had to do that so the original color doesn't show. Bumper, kind of simple, but this corner right here is extremely aggressive. So yeah, just not fun. It looks simple, but it's still hard. But yeah, other than that, I mean, this vent area, I inlaid this upper part and going in around this vent in one piece. And then the full piece, when I did that, I fed it in there all the way in. So that's how that's done. You can see right here, you know, the body work. You can kind of see like all the pits in it. And that's just how it is. Mirror, I sprayed the inside black. Just so you can't see anything, and just wrapped the blue to the edge. I mean, there's really no, this is a really round mirror. I seamed it right here. And there's a seam up here. And then it's done in 3 pieces. The base was separated, done separately. And yeah, I mean, this thing's finally come to an end. I showed you guys my inlays for the front bumper. So now you can see it's all very clean, done. Fins are back on. And yeah, this thing was a mission for sure. Happy that he brought it to me. You know, as a kid, I used to play Need for Speed. And I used to, you know, build these cars literally with wide body kits, wheels, all this stuff that look exactly like this car. And dreamed about having one, and now I'm wrapping one within my business. So it's pretty crazy to even sit in one. It's manual to drive one. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely a one-of-a-kind experience. Hopefully, you know, he has a full collection of cars, Supras, R34 GTRs, all that stuff, you know, the older car collection. So hopefully he brings me some more to wrap. And yeah, that's it, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, this thing looks insane in person, man. I just put it out in the driveway, and I was getting a lot of people looking at it just standing there. So it's definitely one of a kind, unique car, and it is very rare. It's really, like, to even see this thing in person once in your life is probably more than enough. Because it is definitely a very rare car to even just see on the street. So there it is.